Here we are. I think everything is working except for what I'm trying to show you. Let me have a look. Hello. Hello. Welcome, Spirit. Welcome. Oh, that's gonna burp. Don't do that. Okay, we have music, I think. When it decides to work, just gonna let it do its thing. So you might have spotted your name in here, Spirit. So welcome. I put your name in there because I was trying to run the program and you have a pretty small Steam library. Because if I would put Zen's Steam library in this, it would crash completely, probably. And that is the reason why I'm trying to put everything into a neat list like here. So I have a bunch of games with like a box art and a review score. Hello. Everything is going to come in here and going to populate this list. So I'm going to make a copy of this in a second. But I just spotted an error. So I'm going to have to fix that problem. I just need to make sure that I have a float going in Python here. But yeah. So I'm going to make sure that this is recognized as a float so that it doesn't fuck up the comparison that I have here, since it is denoted as a float here. Right? Zen, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm willing to bet that you have more background in what's it called? Python? But yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Did we lose my face? Oh no. Okay. So I had an error here where it's like, oh yeah, you can't compare a string to a float, which obviously that does make sense. Is it also hot over in England and the US? Because man, it's been hot here in Belgium and I can't deal with it right now. Spent about 2 hours painting my Rogue Trader skin. Oh, sweet. Wait, you were texture painting? Where did you make the Rogue Trader skin? It's been warmish, but I had a storm, so it's pretty windy, so it doesn't feel that bad. Now that's good. Okay, then, well, Belgium is the only one getting hit with these freaking sun rays, and it's still hot outside. And I just opened a window. I don't know if it's going to make it worse or make it even better. All right, sure. Go for it. Yeah, let me see if this runs now. If I just close this terminal and just run it again, it's probably going to freak out. Okay, there we go. It's asking for a username. So Spirit, your library is pretty small, but there it goes again. I don't know what it's doing. Line 158 module. Am I doing something wrong? Ah, sweet. I see what you mean now. That looks legit though. That is some good shading. Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah. Wow. Has this look trying to seduce. So I have an error that I did not have before, but it's trying to not support between instances of string and float. I don't know where I'm doing this. If game hours on record, okay, but this is a float. I made sure it's a float, bro. Look at that. It's the float. Oh, my pleasure. No worries. Yeah. So I have absolutely no idea why, though. That it's not supporting that. Oh my goodness. That music should be playing. I have absolutely no idea why it's not playing. Let's see. It has the same comparison here. The only comparison where it could be going wrong is this one, right? So what am I doing wrong, you think? Okay. Game playthrough times is also an integer. What's the error? Well, the error is down here. If I pull it up 1 sec. It says if game hours on record, there's an error because it's a string versus a float, but technically this is defined as a float over here. Does that make sense at all? I'm gonna see if it allows me to skip a freaking song, bro. Yeah, as soon as I got a Discord message, it stopped playing my music, man. Why would it stop playing my music? Oh well. Oh no, I don't know. Like it shouldn't be your problem. It is just this computer. I think just restarting it might help. I'll just reboot it completely. No worries. Okay. Either way, I don't have a lot of experience with Python, so maybe I have to do it like explicitly. I can't imagine Python has issues with this, right? Oh, no, I didn't mean to debug. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm clearly doing something wrong here. Show me the errors of my ways. If else, okay, yeah, what is the problem, man? Most recent call last. Okay. 158. I mean, yeah, obviously it's going to return an empty thing if it throws an error over at line 72. Right? So it's starting, it tries to do this thing, but then it throws an error right here where I throw it. Okay, so this is an issue right now. What? Yeah, that makes no sense to me. Why would you want to have to do it like this? What? Since when is this a thing? Okay, well, it wasn't doing this before. Type error not supported between string and float, but where the hell does it think I have a string going on? Wait. Do I have the same name here? Hours on record time? No, that is set differently. Weird. Can? Okay. Type error. I'll just copy the type error then, I guess. Should he, would he, could he? No? Maybe he does. I don't know. Yo, I've been working on this for like the entirety of last night and through like 3 a.m. or something. And now it decides to crap out on me. That is so not fair. The error message indicates that you're trying to compare a string with a float using the greater than operator. Of course, yes. And the type occurs when attempting to sort a list containing different types of data. In the context of our code, it seems that the sorting operation is encountering the issue due to comparison between. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't see that operator anywhere else, though. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I know what's going on. Yeah, but I think I found it already, Zen. I think I figured it out. I renamed all of this recently. Ah, yes. Yes. This is what happens when you like give it a break and then come back and then start fiddling with some of it and then hold on. This is I'm not gonna go start like this is literally the reason. Like this should be title. This should be main story. Should it be main story? I mean, it could be. Thought I renamed this as well, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the names that I put in the Google Sheet so that it actually matches up. So this would be main story. Put a space. Main plus extra. And this would just be with a capital C. You'd have all styles. Put a space and not like an underscore priority hours place. So this should match. The only thing different was the title, which didn't make any sense. You know what wouldn't be a bad idea to put another one in here, name, but we will hide that in the actual. We will hide that one in the Google Sheets. That's going to be the best option. So if we put this one in here and then just call it like it is, right? It would just be the name. Technically, I'll just be able to call best element dot game underscore name like this, and then we'll just have the name set up in there as well. That way I wouldn't have to sort on title because the title is going to be like the URL and everything with the hyperlink. So, all right, Sen. Name. There we go. And then you'd have, like we were doing before, main story. What's up? Remind me here. Yeah. Okay. Main plus extra. You'd have completionist. And then you'd have all styles. But the sorting, this doesn't even matter because technically I just want to have it alphabetically. And now everything is safeguarded here as well. So this is a float. This is a float, obviously. So if it's greater than, then it's unfinished. Else it's unplayed. Right? There's no other, like if you give it a negative number, that might mean something to you. But to me, it doesn't really mean anything. But yeah. So this is pretty much gonna sort everything out. So what happens if I run this? Is it gonna crash again? Please don't crash, man. All right, Spirit, here goes. What? Be in the terminal. Spirit knife. No, it still crashes. Yeah, well, it didn't. Rip. Yeah. So I might resort to having a copy everything that I have here. Okay, so it was, well, what broke it really? I'm just gonna copy this entire traceback. So something somewhere is going absolutely wrong, which I did not foresee. What? Okay, so this is telling me something completely different, you guys. Oh God. Clearly it's because I am trying to append the data here to hours on record. But this just makes it, since I'm getting the value. Oh boy. Okay, so it's going wrong here actually, where it's thinking it's a string for some reason, because I'm getting it as a string value, even though I didn't put text here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this does make sense. Oh, text. Oh, guys, it initially doesn't even start as a float. For crying out loud. Because it's text. Now, if we change it into that way. Thank you, Spirit. I really appreciate it. I hope this is gonna fix it, because I didn't catch this. I was literally using a text field. So this was a string, and then I was making it so that the string gets pushed into an array, then the array gets into this function here. Yeah, there it is. See, this would be a string, even though I'm like, oh yeah, hey man, this is a float, and then it's like, hey, here's a string. That's not gonna work. Yes, it is a good scenario. Thank you so much. This should do it. Hold on, I don't want to like overlook anything. So this one's fine, but here I would need to do exactly the same thing. Holy shit! And people told me like, oh hey, man, freaking Python is great. It does everything automatically. It's automagical. But hey, I hope it works now. So we're making sure that hours on record, whatever it is, we set it here. It's an array of something. But now we're making sure that whatever comes out, it is always a float. Then when we compare it, it should be fine. Okay. Yeah, that is a fact. You need to keep your eyes and ears peeled open. Lies, all of them. Okay, so here we go. Run Python terminal. Okay, I'm typing in your name. You might not see it, but it's gonna happen. Spirit knife. No games found. Exiting. Did I mistype something? Error fetching data. Could not convert string to float. What the fuck am I doing now? Oh my god, we were so close. Okay, clear this terminal. I don't like this terminal. Maybe it's the terminal. Maybe I need to save? I'm not sure what's going on here. Run? Yeah, I'm just gonna run Python file and terminal. So even if I did spit it, knife like this. What do you mean? Hey, low-key, also with the math meme, man. Thank you. What's up? Okay, so could not convert string to float. Again, this. Error fetching data could not convert string to float. But is that because it's 0 or something? Never had this issue before. I might need to start using breakpoints. If I get this error before I get to this point, then something else is going wrong here already. Which wouldn't make any sense, right? Error could not convert string to float. Is it because of this? Is it because of this? Well, so far we had something working and then I broke it. I was able to import everything from Steam as a list of games that had different attributes with it that we were importing into a Google spreadsheet. And that way we were able to give it some priorities, get a score and everything. So that was fine. That was nice. But then I fucked something up. I messed it up. And that's always how it goes. In order to fix that now, I'm thinking we need to start using breakpoints. So I'll just run this again. Yeah, sure. Yes. Okay. Run and debug. There we go. Okay, it's running. Is it running? I'm not sure. It is running. Yeah, there we go. Username. Spirit. Knife. There. It just braked. It didn't bonk yet. But look at that. I already see a game name here. Warhammer 40k Darktide. So I'm guessing this is like one of your latest played games. Since your list is open to the public, your gaming backlog or your game library on Steam is public. That's why I can like read this. Heck yeah, Darktide. But for example, Zangief's game library is not visible. You see? And in a way, because it's not visible, I cannot get this data. So if Zangief would want to use this, he would have to like for a second or two make it public and then put it back to private. Either way, now I can just step to the next one, step into, then you will see that it's going through the for loop. It's going to start doing this until there's a game. Do you have a game that you have not played yet? Because I think it's trying to convert into a float if the time that it finds is null. So if it's null, it's probably going to run into a problem. So here we're seeing the game. Several, okay. Yeah, so if I step over, it will just get to the next one. Final Fantasy. Game names, let's have a look. So 01, that's 2 games. Okay. And technically, if I just put it here instead of here, it will just always stop there, and we will see when it crashes. Continue. Did it just crash, dude? Error fetching data. The third game. You've never played Crab Game? No, after the second game, it just stopped. Eh? So it will take your most recently played, which is Darktide and Final Fantasy, I'm guessing. And then it goes to whatever alphabetically is sorted first, which is the Crab Game, C. You don't have anything with like the name A or B? No Biomutant or anything like that? So that could explain it. But right now, we're having an issue where it stops working because of that. So let me just run that again. All right. This is a small operation anyway. Spirit, nav. Everything else you've opened before. What? Yeah, now it just completely stopped. It doesn't even stop on the if. Okay, let me just stop here then. Let's just stop here. Then we'll definitely know. Ah, welcome back, Zen. So I'm just debugging here to see where it's crashing. Well, syntax error near expected token. Okay, so it got a bunch of wow, dude. Okay, we started running here. Exiting with the same thing. Cannot convert string to float. So this is happening again. Line 159. I don't know why I would call that there. Yeah, that is just running the main program. That's just running this. So I can't really rely on that information. Unexpected token, what do you mean? Okay. Did I mistype somewhere? Over here is where I added things. This is bracketed nicely, I think. All right, Spirit. Strange. Okay, I'm just gonna run it again. I'm gonna stop debugging. I already stopped debugging. All right. All right. Run. Yes. Yes, that is the intention here. Because once it asks for the name and I use Spirit, her library, because it's pretty small. What? Before, dude, I didn't change anything, and before it got to this point as well. Like it should stop here. Like it doesn't even get to the breakpoint. Terminal. Let me just try it again. Start debugging, F5. There we go. Okay, and then it's gonna give me the terminal. Ah, shit! It's exit. Hey, man. Thank you for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. And welcome to the stream. How you doing, Shifty? I am making something to help you out with your backlog. Okay? This is serious business. Oh, shit. Okay. Spirit Knife should give me... Okay, now it pauses. We have a game. Right? We have a game that's a serious business. It's all right. That's exactly right. So Warhammer comes up. That is not necessarily alphabetically ordered, but that shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter how it's getting it. It should just matter that it crashes at some point. So if I step next, it will get the next game. Get text 616, okay? Which is a game. And it's Final Fantasy 14 Online. Okay, that's perfect. Now I'm going to step to the next one. It's going to ask for hours on record. Is it going to crash on Final Fantasy? I don't know how many hours you have, Spirit, but here we go. Okay, so I think it added it in the game names. Okay, then we have hours on record. That is... Holy shit, which one is that? That is for this one. That is 616 hours on record. Right? Do you think that makes sense? The Spirit would know. Hours on record. Never mind. It's 2000. Oh, dude, I see it. I see it. It's the comma. It's the comma because it's not a dot. That is the reason. Oh no. Okay, so the entire idea here, I'm gonna clue you in, Shifty. We have a Google Sheet document. Everybody has access to Google Sheets, right? That is the benefit of having Google Sheets. So you would have your games and stuff in here with the box art and the review score average, together with the tags that it finds in Steam. And you should be able to set this to whatever you want. Like if I say, oh yeah, multi-select data validation, okay, I press that. I will show the dialogue. This script does run, thankfully. Let's say I have it purchased on, what do I have High Life on? High on Life, I have it on Game Pass. And I'm gonna fake having it on Steam, because I do not. Okay, then we fill the current list. It will add it here, so we have it on 2 systems. And where did I last play it? I played it lastly on my Xbox Series because I have Game Pass. Throw her favorite ball. Aw, all right. That is nice of you to go and play with the doggy when they want it. So, I think I found the reason why it's crashing, and this has never happened to me before, and I don't understand why it would do that now. But I think it's trying to convert a float out of a string because it's a dot notation. And before I wasn't doing any, how do I say this? I'm going to have to do a replace operation on commas and make them into decimal points. That is literally the reason that it's doing that now. Because I have a comparison operator on one of the things that I'm doing later. The comment is tricking it into thinking it's a string, not an int. Exactly. So instead of thinking it's a double, it's a float. It thinks it's, because floats should be enough, right? For hours, I don't think it's going to go even more than 1 decimal point. So a float should be fine. But here's the point. If I close this script right here, and if I put this back where it belongs, we should be able to go in here. And if I just ask it, I would just need a small operation to replace. Is it that easy? No way. Man, y'all talking some real smart people shit. I'll choose to continue to stay lost. All right, I understand. Don't worry about it. It's all good. No worries, man. I have the subtitles, so like if you wanna follow along, as long as it's doing its thing, if it's not doing anything wrong. I'm also lost. Okay, well, it's good. When you see the results, you're gonna be so happy that this is gonna exist, because both Zen and I have been like making our own version of this, and it's kind of fun. All right, so in a way, it is as simple as going to a text file. Yeah. Hold on. This is gonna look weird as all hell, but here goes. I'm gonna do string. So stupid, dude. String. No, that would be str. Sorry, we're not in any other language than Python right now. Then I could do a replace. Then I open these and it'll be like, hey man, what did you want to replace? And I'll be like, I have a comma over here that I want to replace by a flipping dot. How about that? Count supporting. I don't think I need to count that. Wait, if I'm doing this, this should be fine. Yeah. Else 0. That is perfect. Perfect. All right. So now I've. Whoa, hold on. I need to stop. I need to break. I was up until like 2 a.m. my time working on different iterations of this. Yes. It's so stupid that we're geeking out about this as well. It's so. Okay. I'm not going to use that word, okay? There are so many other ways to do this, by the way. Do you know GOG? Because I didn't even think of this either. Because Zen was thinking about this. We were like in stream. And the freaking music just played for like 1 sec and then it just crapped itself again. But oh well. Okay. This is stupid. Zen was like, hey, do you realize that GOG has this thing? And I'm like, oh my god, you're right. I open up GOG and you can like get your library from Epic Games. You can get your library from Steam. You can use your GOG library and then you can sort everything, look at the time you've played, everything. You can do everything in there. Ah, man. Okay, so this should technically give us why are we all right, I'm just gonna run it. No. Why did it not? Did not convert string to float? Oh. Wait, am I wrong? Why would it not do that? My dude. Damn it. I wish I saved like an older version so I could show you. Do I have an older version that I could show you? I don't think so. So now I'm replacing dots by commas? No, commas by dots? I'm on version 6 of my code. This is version 2 of my code. But yeah. Also, I haven't... Damn it, man. It's clearly going wrong somewhere, but now it's not even saying where it's happening. It's going like, oh yeah, 4,793.3. What? There's a game you've played for 4,000 hours. I think. What is this? Oh, nice. Nice. Also locally saved. No version control, just local version control. No. That could be Warframe. If it's that is that is a possibility. Okay, but if I run this like again by just debugging, I should just use debugging all the time. Then we'll have an idea of what is going on. Because when I pause it here, it's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use Spirit Knife for library again. It's gonna stop here, and it says, "Oh yeah, Warhammer 40k Dark Knight. How many hours on record?" It doesn't say anything because it's still gonna fetch it. It's gonna append it here. So if I just step into, we will have 616 hours on record for Dark Knight. Okay, there we go. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So Warhammer Dark Tide is 616 hours, that is correct? And then if I step next, it's going to look for the game. And the name it's trying to find is Final Fantasy XIV Online. And then it appends it into game names. And it finds the hours on record. Oh. Why is it doing this? Hours on record time? Look what it's doing. Before where it took one set of time, now it's like taking the entire XML element. Yes. Yes, Putzi, we are kind of programming, but Python is not really my forte. The reason why I was doing that was just to make sure that the decimal points are fine. But it seems like this is not even necessary. So this is not necessary. This seems to be causing more trouble than it's worth, actually. Drop the comma. You mean like this? This is what it was before, by the way. I'll just stop this again. Okay, let's have a look. Run and debug. I'm gonna ask a name again. This is an entirely different language to me. Yeah, to me as well, man. Python, I don't know, maybe twice in a lifetime. I'm more of a C#, C++ kind of guy. Ah, what is this? Don't do that. I'll just run it from here then. What is your problem? What the fuck, man? 2 million hours. Yes. That is the US notation is indeed like that. Because in Europe they have different. Okay, so even if I use capital letters or not, Spirit Knife should come up. It should pause here, go into Warhammer 40k Dark Tide, and it will grab the hours. It's 616 hours. See, now it's working correctly, right? But as soon as it hits over 1,000, it fucks up. I just need to lose the comma. Okay, so if I just replace it by nothing, does that work, dude? See, the next game is Final Fantasy Online, and then it grabs the hours. But it grabs it like this, Zen. Why does it grab it like... It shouldn't matter, right? So if I do the next one... So now it has 2,535 hours. And go into next. It should save this, but it crashed. So the text that it got is the point. I need to remove the comma. So what I was doing before here with the record, it should work. So if I make this a string operation again, it should work, right? So let's make it a string operation where we replace... No. Okay. Hold on. Here. Replace. And then it would be... The comma needs to go into nothing. Right? It would just be empty. Okay, what? This should work then. This should fix everything. Because you would potentially not change it to hours on record. Yes. I'm just changing this here. Even though it gets the text, once we have the text, it's when it's trying to append that it becomes a problem. Right? As soon as it sees the comma, it's like, hey man, this is text. This ain't no load of your mama, you know? Alright, so let's just go in here. No. I'm gonna run it through here, start debugging. You can't use the string as a float. Yeah, obviously, that does make sense. That does track. No such file in directory? What is it saying? Bash initiate inator back. No, it shouldn't matter. Did I save? Okay. Step over. 600, step over. Final Fantasy Online. 2,000 hours. Heck yes! Yep. We got it, Zen. We got it. So if I play this now, it won't crash. I need to just remove my breakpoint. Yes! Hell yes, it's working! This is so stupid. What am I getting happy over? That I got it to work? The thing that I broke? Bro. Yeah, we got it. All right, it's loading. So we have 74 games for Spirit. This could also be soundtracks, by the way. So if you have anything like Deep Rock Galactic and you bought like the supporter bundle, you have a separate app ID for your OST pretty much. And it will be in there, but you're going to have to like manually sift through it. Unless I can like find if it has like a, I don't know, prefix. If it has a prefix, we can probably pull it out of there, but yeah. Exactly. It should show up. So now this is gonna make a list with a bunch of data, and then it's gonna hopefully write it to CSV. Okay, so we can sort it. I made it so that we can sort on name. So I'll just sort on name. We'll make it descending. So like A, B, C, D, right? Is that descending or ascending? Shit. Okay, either way. There, it's been written. Spirit Knife Steam library solved. And I should have a file somewhere. Hold on. Yes, we have a file. I will prove it to you that I have a file. Okay. There. This is the file. But we have a problem. I do not have Microsoft Office Excel. Okay, I do not have that. So I'm going to have to open this up. I'm going to have to choose a file, right? Now, if we go in here, we have the Spirit Now file. Here it is. So this is it. Look at this beautifulness. So we have a release date, a developer, a name, a title, and everything connected to that. So you have unfinished games, which means you've played it, but you have not finished it unless you tick it off yourself. You're like, this is retired. I'm done with this game, right? You have unplayed game. For example, Wander Song. This is unplayed, right? So if you're wondering why I opened this and you're like, hey man, is this supposed to be like this? And I'm going to be like, no, this is not supposed to be like this. But you know what is not allowing me to do this? It is Google. Google. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of my worksheet. I will name it Spirit Knife Backlog Exterminator. Multiple drop down. Yes. App script files and functionality will also be copied. Please review the transcript. That is fine. Here we go. Hey, Vendetta, man. What's up? Welcome. Welcome. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. How are things? Okay, so you should be able to just import directly into Sheets. Yes, supposedly. But I will show you what happens. So what we're going to do now is delete all of this, right? Because we're gonna fill this separately. Crap, did I forget about tags? Do I have tags over here? Uh-oh. Did I not make... Oh no! I forgot to add tags, but oh well. I'll just do it the other way around. It's fine, it's fine. No worries. So, in order to do this, I will show you what happens if I, for instance, open a new spreadsheet, right? And I will import, and I will upload. Yes, Spirit Knife. Okay, there we go. So replace spreadsheet, detect automatically, even if it's a comma, it doesn't really matter. It'll find it. But if I import the data, now I'm going to show you, right? Oh, dude, Vendetta, I'm okay, man. It's been quite a bit of time. But yes, I had an injury at work, and now I'm like stuck at home, and I've been like trying to keep busy. And right now, I want to make sure that everybody has the ability to finish off their backlog, man. Everybody has this problem where there are so many games to play, but you don't have the time to play them. And if you're like, hey, man, this V Rising game, I don't even want to play it anymore, you can be like, yeah, this is it. I'm going to retire this. Shifty. Yeah, so life, I've been trying to take it slow, man. Ever since this new year, by the way, it's been something like where I want to have less stress, so I put less pressure on myself, but it's not working out so well. But I'm still working on it, and like having this as a side thing is kind of fun. Snapping necks and cashing checks, my dude. How you been? Says Shifty to Vendetta here. And thank you for coming by in the stream, man. I appreciate it a lot. I know everybody's been busy, and like we haven't talked to each other in stream for the longest ass time, but it's good to hear from you guys. Pursuing my masters and enjoying a happy married life. Hey, congratulations, Vendetta. That is so good to hear. Thanks, man. I hope so too. I've been getting dry needling at the physiotherapist, so they've been like poking needles like this long into my muscles in my forearm, so that it pulls less on my ligaments that are still restoring themselves. So my ligaments are still healing in my wrist, and I have to like be careful with like heavy weights or resistance when I'm pushing something. So those needles are making sure that my muscles go limp in my forearm so that they don't pull on my ligament. But hey, we're dealing with it. My next appointment is Tuesday, so that'll be interesting to hear. That sounds uncomfortable. Yes, it is. It is. And it doesn't even stop with one needle, man. I've been fighting this. This guy's like, hey, man, I can do another one. There's like a little muscle over on the right of this muscle, and I can put one in there. I'm like, no, thanks. I'm good. I don't do needles. Me neither. Okay, so to answer your question, my friend, do you see what is happening here? Because this is a hyperlink with an image, it says like no. Do you know the computer says no?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah, exactly. I have a history of fighting people that come at me with syringes. I mean, in any given setting other than a freaking hospital or a physiotherapist, I would probably also think that. Stay the fuck away from me. Oh, shit. Okay, so this one worked out. This one's perfect. I can hover over it and I see the box art. That is really nice. And its URL is going to the game that it needs. But then there's this. When I import this, every single line gets this in front of it. Do you see that, Zen? There's a little what do you call it? Single quotation mark that is keeping it from doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yes, allow access. Allow so you can show me. Resize row. Let's put this on a 90. There you go. Box art. And I would neatly put this like so. You see that?
Hey, Shifty with the chat cam. Thank you, man. I hope it's working. If it's not working, I blame my computer. It's over 10 years old now. And yeah, it's still running. I mean, it's playing music while it's trying to do the whole camera thing. Oh my god, the voice too. Did it really do that? It is perfect when it works. Only when it works, man. Only when it works, bro. But yeah.
So we're having a blast here. Yes, you could technically do that. So do a find and replace for the column find and replace with okay, so how would I do that in Google Sheets? How would I do that? Insert, find, replace, tools, data. So do I just do Control F? Do I just do Control F here? Find in sheet. Find in sheet. This. It found 0 of it. Replace with equals. Specific range. Specific range would be E3. That is perfect. Match case. Match entire. Done. Why did it not do that? Audio just dropped for me? Okay. Suppose Control.F works in Sheets? Yeah, it should, right, Vendetta? You sound like a movie trailer voice, really? That's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do that selection again. Control F. We're trying to go into more detail. So find this, right? Replace it with exclamation mark in a specific range, which would be this range. Yes. Match case, entire cells content, match user, etc. Yeah, man. Yeah, I totally understand Vendetta. Like that has been the thing. Like I want to put it on Google so people can do this because not everybody has Excel and Google is like publicly available to everybody who has internet. So it's just been such a hassle. Match case. I wouldn't even need to match case. Replace all. Why didn't it do that before? Did I just press all? Done? No match is found. Match case. Replace all. No, nothing. Also search within links. Replace all. Also search within formulas. Okay. Ah. Okay. So what changed? Also search within formulas? There. We did it. So now, in order to make this work for my games lists, I would need to put this data into my sheet. So in a way, I'd have to add the tag still. For now, I'll have like a none tag sitting there or something. But now you could do resize rows, put them all in 90. And then Zen had something similar where he was doing this. And then you can have your dark type thingy and like, no. Vertical alignment like this. Yeah, there you go. So, and then you would put this somewhere neatly so you can see the game titles. Or you could just hide this because it's the same. I'd call them. There you go. And then you could like find out, hey man, what is this game about? Oh, okay, 39 hours to play co-op. That is nice. Oh, what is the Steam thing? Oh, right, now I remember the game. It's Dark Tide, but in the time before the 40k universe, in the age-old times. There. So that is the entire plan. I think we got it working, but I noticed that I'm missing one thing. It is missing the following. I have another section here that says tags right after the box art, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just gonna go have a look. This is gonna be called an Spirit Knife Backlog Exterminator. Okay. So let's go there. So this is the one that would technically be empty. So we have review score average, and then we have tags. I need to add that there still. That's the whole point. These are not even my games. My game, I have a lot more games, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of bad. It's the funniest thing you've seen all week, Shifty, my dude. Replace all. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so now technically we could do that. That is a good solution. So what remains now is to make an empty one for spirits. Yeah. I will rename this into default backlog exterminator. Then we'll put all of these at unplayed. All right, so I'll drag this through all the way down. Okay. unplayed. So all of this is unplayed. And put everything on PC. Because I was doing this manually. Last week we had a stream, I think, or was it Monday? Yo, thank you. Thank you, Vendetta. So, 0. The whole point is to make it easy for somebody to go in and be like, oh, this game? Oh, I hate this game. Hide. And it's gone. You know? And then you'll be like, hey man, that's kind of good. And if something is hidden, you can like set it to being gone. How the hell do I unhide now? There it is. Okay. So all of these I would also put on 0 hours. That would be a no game. Okay. Until we reach no game. There. And then for correctness sakes, 3 would be like the median of everything. So let's put the priority at 3 for everything. Wait. Damn it. This list goes all the way down though. Oh no, it didn't do that. Okay, I'll just hold it. I don't know how to. Do I have to like shift drag it? I just want to get the Steam games and playtime from Steam. Does Control Shift down arrow? Yeah, that probably works, right? Works in sheet. Control Shift down. I'm not sure. I'm just setting it up for like the default so that everybody can use this. But yes, the idea here is to even incorporate like physical copies if you really wanna. Come on. Google Sheets. Oh, you're such a pain. Ah, dude, I should have just shift clicked and just pasted it, right? I'm so dumb. I'm already at the end though. I'm not gonna stop now. All right, either way, we're almost there. I know there's like 1,200 spaces here, so. All right, this would be it. No game time, so all of this should have no game time. Playtime would be 0. At the end of the day, like this is where you calculate your years, months, days that you've played in total of gaming in general. Okay, something going on in Discord, but yeah. We're gonna go back up. Why is this formatting here? What is this? What is going on? No borders for left and right, thank you. Okay, that looks more like it. So now we go up. Why are these? Okay, never mind. Drag it all down until we have no games. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is what I like to see. Yes. Oh no. What have you done, Vendetta? Oh no! I don't even know if it's working right now, actually. But yeah, we've got it. It's going well now. Okay. So the whole thing does Control Shift down. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I just jumped my text like that, but all right. It's working. So now, I still have a lot of things to work on, but I will make a copy of this yet again. Make a copy of it. Ah, that's not how you make copies in Sheets, because Sheets got a sheet. I guess. Technically, everything would be Steam. Okay, so unplayed, PC. Median is 3, then no game. I could pull this through and give it the same stuff. Then I would do Control C, go all the way down, and do Control V. And then I would do the same here. And normally, it should have the same data formatting. Okay. Ah, hold on. There. Now, if we drag this down, it should have the border on it. Oh, come on, dude. Are you kidding me? There. why are these things here? I don't understand. Okay, we're good. We're good. We did it. File. Make a copy. I will call it the example backlog exterminator 2024. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it works. Like sometimes it doesn't work when the computer decides to like shit the bed. It doesn't work, but yeah. Okay, we're in the example now. Here's the following queue. We're gonna open up our thingy, and I'm gonna do yet another one for this here. So this one ended, and it worked perfectly. It worked flawlessly. The only thing that remains right now, guys, is to add the tags in here somewhere. Was it after box art? Review average. Here it was. So we would have tags in here. And I'll just give it a random what do I call it? None. That's what I was gonna do. None. So no tags whatsoever, because I have not figured out a way yet to try and populate tags with comma separator. Like ideally you wouldn't have to do this manually, right? Hey Bloodbart, hello. Welcome. The idea here is to make sure that we have our game list going, but if we're going to give it only one value, it's going to be none. And to that extent, we're going to have to... Let me just check here what's going on. Okay. Fine. Tags comes right after review score. Yes, that is perfect. Okay. Am I missing anything? If I go to Flare, what do I have that I'm missing here? None. None, bro. That'd be the only one with a capital. Please remember how to concentrate. Concatenate. Oh yeah. Concatenate the values for that in Python. There's definitely a way. Like I should be able to find a way, but I first need to find where I would find that in the Steam API. There's no way on the Steam API to do that, if I'm mistaken. Then you better tell me, because to my knowledge, if you go to a specific app ID, you do not see the tags. The only way to do or find the tags on Steam would be to scrape the website and do that. I know there are a bunch of API backends that people have created with the Steam API to access that. But yeah. Okay, so here's the example. We're going to take Spirit again for this example here. I'm going to run this one more time. I'm going to start a debug so that we can see if something goes wrong. But we should be able to see every value here. Spirit, knife, there. There we go. It's processing. 74 games still. She has not purchased any new games in the meantime. And you can tell that it's like on average thinking it's gonna take like half a minute or more. Don't remind me. I'm sorry. You want to buy Dragon's Dogma 2? I think I understand. So here it is. We're gonna get your list. We're just gonna copy it into a new worksheet. And then I'm going to copy the cells, like everything, and just paste them in like A2. And once I paste it there, it should like populate the entire list to the point that we have it, and it should like work together with what we already have set up. Okay, so alphabetically we would use the name, and then we would do descending. There, we have a file. We have a new file. Did it overwrite the file? It totally overrid the file. I should find something for that though. Okay, either way. It uses your username, so technically if you update it, it would just need that same file. All right, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. I'm going into here. I'm gonna start a new sheet because it doesn't matter. And then here, I would do file import. I will upload one more because now we have. Wait, can I delete these? Damn it! All right, either way, browse. Yes, this is the one from 32 minutes. Okay. All right. Create a new spreadsheet. No. Insert new sheet. Replace spreadsheet. Replace current sheet. Detect automatically. That's fine. Convert text to numbers, dates, and formulas. Import data. Okay. We have the data. Now, I would just take it from here to hours played. This is the freaking moment. I would control C this. Yeah. Then I go to my actual sheet. Why does it keep popping up? All right. So then I will go to my backlog and I would just be control V. Did that work? That did not work, did it? What did it do? Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, can I paste that without paste special values only? Ah, that's right. You don't want to buy DD2. You just want to make all the NPCs for the game. Senna isn't wrong. It's goddamn expensive. Yeah, you might want to wait like a month and it will be half priced. if Suicide Squad is anything to go by. But yeah, here we go. So we have a bunch of stuff going wrong and going right because it decided to actually like take the values here. It didn't do the thing that we wanted. But is that a bad thing? I don't know. Why did it do it for V Rising? Why does it still have a URL looking thing? I'll have to look into that. I have absolutely no idea. So don't shoot the messenger. But now I'll be able to do the control F thing where I go in here and then we do the singular quotation, change this into this. Also search within formulas. Yes. Okay. Replace all. You will replace values on all sheets. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. 98 instances. Where the hell did he change that? Allow access. Done. Okay, we have your box arts. So this is where I'm going to have to like look into how to fix these small issues, right? So the tag is none. It gives you like a red thingy, but that's okay. That's okay because it's trying to do the data validation, but it's fine. So technically now we would do this. Resize the row to, I think 90 was fine, or like 95 is maybe a bit more comfortable. And then technically you could like do it for the entire row, I think. Yeah, you could do it for the entire row. Just set it center. That is a lot neater. But yeah, once you make this a bit smaller, they have a little overview of what you have. Let's say you're finished with Vermintide 2. You're like, okay, this was my first playthrough, but I actually finished it, so I'm gonna retire it. It was on Steam. I played it on PC. You have your playtime is wait, that doesn't make sense. Game time? Why did it not copy game time? Interesting. Did we try and copy the priority? 3 hours played? Ah, it should have filled it in, but it didn't? Let's see. Why is this all at 0? Oh, interesting. I'm just gonna make this smaller again, so I can see something. What was it? 35? Yeah, that's fine. So for some reason, it didn't get the game time in hours, even though there is a bunch of game time there. Did I forget to like tag it? Did I not tag it? The name? Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened, you guys. I'm gonna have to go back. Gonna have to redo all of this. Okay, so these should match. Release date, developer name, title, box art, review score average, tags, purchased on, playthrough number, last played on. Then we have main story, main extra, completionist, all styles. Yes. Priority is set. And then we have hours played. So why did it not fill this in? Let's try it again. So technically, when I did this, it should have given those a value. Hours played is T, not U. What do you mean? This is just a value, right? So if I go in the backlog here, if I do like, oh yeah, I played this for 2.5 hours, it will be like 2 hours and 30 minutes. Right? Okay. So if do I need to like select this entire thing to paste it or what? Is that how it would do it technically? Oh, weird, man. You have hidden call. Oh. You're right. I do have those. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. They're here. And they're all wrong. I don't know what happened here, but I'll fix that later. It's because I probably fiddled around in it too much. Function norm distribution parameter 3 value is 0. It should be greater than 0. What is it doing? Oh yeah, that's because we don't have hours. All right. So what if we do it in 2 goes then? We'll just do it in 2 goes and see if that works. If that works, I'm gonna be happy either way. And then I'm gonna stop working on that for today, right? So technically, I would have to have the sheets until here. But yeah, thank you, man. I totally forgot about that. So if I paste it here, it should be fine. Ah, grossness. A special formulas only? No, just values only, right? Values only. Yeah, that you wouldn't even need the name anymore if you can just click the box art. Is there 3 blank columns between P and Q and you should be good to go? Yeah, I could do that. Like, also, why can't I just paste it like format only, values only, format only, formula only? Ah, now it works. Okay, formula only is the way to click through. I'm taking notes, technically. But yeah, so now that we have that, and I will leave this size like this, I will quickly go to the other sheet again, and I'll just go here, Control C, go back here, all right, Control V, all right. Don't show again, so just all no, that's fine. What was it trying to say here? Paste values only, special values only. Okay. Now we have our list. Now we have our points. Ah, yeah. The Control F thing, right? Actually move T and U over and put those 3 to the end. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Because the hours played would make more sense over on this side, even though the priority is like right next to it. So this way it would make sense where it's just looking at the hours points, priority points, total weight, and then the play time, and then the total points. And that way I could like hide it at all times. So if I hide these now again, it should be fine. But yeah, that's how the point system is going to work. Now we would do this entire operation again. All sheets, just this sheet. Also search within formulas, replace all 49 instances where that was changed. Now we should have box arts here. Yes, would you look at that? Okay. Wait. Like this. And then we resize the rows to some of a 95. Ta-da! And then you can like zoom out a bit. They'd be like, ah, yeah, okay. So I finished Dark Tides. I had 14 hours played, but it's retired. This was one of my top games, and it's netting me 182 points. And then I'm going to do one more last formula to see how many points that I've gotten. You will never be finished with Dark Tides. Yeah, I'm sorry. This was Vermintide that I was on about. Hide column. Yeah, maybe I will find a way to not have to deal with that column anymore, but it's in there to sort the list. It's a normal distribution of points. I use the system from a Reddit post here. Can I trying to hide columns? No. I'm trying to zoom into my freaking spreadsheet. Like many here, blah, 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 blah. The spreadsheet then calculates points based on the game's hours, time to beat, and priority. So you can give the game a priority, and that way it will have a certain amount of points dedicated to the hours given. And if the game exceeds a total of like 20 hours or something, it will start deducting points because the game is way too long, even though it is a priority 2, for example. It's from a Reddit post by Breen Machine 120. I literally incorporated this into the entire backlog thing instead of like manually putting things in there. So it is a calculation accumulated through normal distribution from the Gaussian function of hours. So this is like points depending on how many hours you have. Yeah, I'll give you like a quick example too. So main story here. 67 hours. You will see that the hour points is -5. You see that? It's -5 for the total hours that it needs for the main story. But in this case, it actually takes the hours in M3, which is the main plus extra. If you want to change how that works, like let's say you're somebody that just wants to do the main story, you could just look at this hour instead and not to the other ones, right? But in this case, it's a -5 because the game is way too long until it's finished. It's 103 hours. And then you have your priority points. If you look at priority points in the rules, it is assignment of priority points. 5 is equal to the longest game. To avoid negative totals, 1 is for the thing. Okay, so the priority points is based on the priority that you have. And that is this here. You can change how many points you get per priority. Let's say you have a game that is like your most ultimate awesome dream game, like 7 Days to Die or something. You will say like, oh yeah, that nets me 200 points. But don't forget, if the game is like 500 hours to complete in general, it will deduct points from these points. Even though it's one of your most favorite games, it will deduct points from there. Like Dark Tide, yeah. Because that is also infinitely replayable. Recommended order of play from the highest to lowest. So the total weight would be what determines whether or not you should play the game or not. And that's how it will work. That's going to be it. Yeah, I'm going to just make sure that getting the values over to this thing is a little less convoluted. I just don't know how, in all honesty. How can we do this where it's not a hassle? You know what I mean? Okay, to be honest, is it more of a way to find a priority of what to play next? Kind of. Yes, but it is also your backlog killer. So let's say, okay, let's find something that Spirit hasn't played yet. This game, Wander Song, right? It has a 79 average critic score, and it doesn't have tags, but that doesn't matter. So I made a script in the extensions here, the app script. You have a multi-select data validation. So if I show the dialogue, yes, authorization required. Yeah. Fine, advanced. Go to the multi-select. Yes, allow. Okay, so this will happen if you want to do that. But either way, once we have this going, it will open up a little script on the right, and it will show you all the tags that are present in Steam. And you'll be like, oh yeah, this game is, I don't know, anime based. It is music. Maybe go to M. Music? MU? What the? Music? There we go. And then you would just go to the bottom and be like, fill current, and it will just put it in here. Anime and music. And then you can still filter here by putting these tags like together, right? Google Sheets is kind of weird like that. It doesn't allow things like that to happen. So I had to find a workaround. I made a script inside the extensions here with the app scripts. And it works with like opening a HTML page and filling it from my Flare sheet where I have all these set up, right? Okay, that's that. But let's say we don't want to play this game. It is unplayed, but we will actually never play it. It's kind of sad. It happens. It happens. Sometimes you buy games and you're never going to play them. But it doesn't help you to keep staring at that gigantic list. So hide it. Hide the game. Did you use the Steam API for this? Yes, I did. I very much did so. LV? That should never happen. Yeah. But if you're never going to play this, you could also put the priority to 0. I'm still going to have to change the netting points here. It should not, like, technically, if you think about it, it should also score you for, like, oh, you did a good job. You actually got rid of a game in your list that you're never going to play, so it's less mentally taxing. You understand? So that is a good thing. But yeah, I just want to make sure that there are possibilities for you to do this, you know? Because to me, I mean, it doesn't mean much maybe to some people to have it in your list and not be bogged down by it. Is it like VBA, like in Office? Well, what I did was actually use Python. We made a Python script. We cobbled up a bunch of stuff from like the internet, and then we used the Steam API to get the data or username, so you get your game list and everything, right? And that way, you should be able to get all the data that you want. Like for now, I'm just getting name and hours on record, and then I'm like comparing it to how long to beat. So there's a bunch of stuff going on here that we're like filling into a CSV file, and then we carry that CSV file over to Google Sheets. That's the whole thing. So yeah. Is this the Wii Sports music? Yes, it is, Spirits. Good call. So in a way, it will have points for you for putting away a game. And then it's up to you to hide that row. And it's like that game was never there. The game was never there. Is that a private, my dude? Yeah, I'm going to check. I'm going to make sure that it's safe to view. Wait, what? Where did you post that, dude? Oh, just chatting? Zen is typing. Oh, no! I'll show it on stream, dude. Oh, no. This is the problem. Dude! No! Don't do it. What a throwback, sending noodles. Yeah. You need help, Zen. Look at that total playtime, though, bro. Okay. Oh, by the way, good, cool, awesome, neat feature. Google Sheets is so freaking cool, you guys. It's so cool. No, I'm kidding. Okay, technically, is that your game time, Zen? That's your game time, right? Do you want to know that in okay, hold on. What is that? 22,149 and a half. 22,149 and a half. That is 2 years, 6 months, 10 days, 21 hours, and 30 minutes of game time, my dude. Are you in the dev field? No, I'm just an armchair developer, man. I don't do devness. I wish. Sometimes I get inspired to do things. That's just what happens. Yeah, don't remind me. Is this you just running Arc servers or something? I don't know. 2 years and 6 months game time, my dude. Where did you find that? How do I know my game time on Steam? Is that like somewhere on my Steam? Yeah, either way, it is cool that I made the freaking formula. This formula, dude. It's a pain. Oh, okay, Spirit. So yeah, I wouldn't mind working on something like yeah. Very, very unreadable. It broke me as well. No, I actually used the date if statement and took the hours divided by 24, made it into days. So we're starting from year 0, and then we're going into this many days, which, you know, is a point value. So you have a decimal point value. It's 922 days and 8.8 decimals, right? So something. And then you can get the year month and the month day, and then you can truncate the rest and find the minutes and seconds and everything. So. Also, I figured this out on my own. There's absolutely no way to find that on the internet. I looked everywhere. I think that's the thing that I spent a lot of time on. Not the most, but maybe second most. Trying to figure that out with Google Sheets. Yeah, there's no way I'm scrolling through this. But yeah, that's the point. So now you have a way to go through your game list. You should be able to like sort these as well, depending on name, right? If you want to like sort, create a filter, sort A to Z, sort Z to A, and it should like sort it. But I don't know why it's not. Oh, okay. So then you have this problem where it's it sorts it, but this is not the same game anymore. So now I'm gonna have to find a way in Google Sheets, and I think it's just freezing the cells. I think, I'm not sure. What happens if I freeze these? You freeze 2 rows. So these are frozen now. Oh no, that's not how it works. Undo. All right, let's freeze these 2. See, I have no idea. Google Sheets, I still need to figure this out. Ad rolling on Twitch, so can't hear, but I'm using Google extension to get that info. Cool. What do we need? We need a way to get a filter going that actually takes each row individually. Like, we should be able to attach these rows. So, Zen, my next issue in trying to filter these down is actually like, why are we doing this with Google Sheets? I think it would take less time to make a front end, make a freaking API front end with what we're doing right now, and it'll cost us less time, I bet. But yeah, so if I wanna sort this right, I would go through the list, and I'll be like, hey, yeah, why don't we sort this, right? I'll be like, sort. Create a filter, and this will be the title filter, and I'll be like, sort Z to A or A to Z. Why isn't it taking every row with me, Zen? Why? Why doesn't it do it? It needs to do it. It needs to do it. Because everybody does the front end stuff, let's be different. Yes, that is not a bad idea. Let's just be different. Let's make sure that every single dude and lady, girl, female, male, everybody out there can just grab this and do it. Do it for themselves. That's the whole idea. Every person should be able to just take it and do it for themselves if they're willing. And I think mostly gamers are willing, right? If you have a big backlog, you should be able to do this. So into that order, I would also think of making the box art a bit even smaller, right? So that the rows can be even smaller. And yeah, that is all just us figuring things out. But yeah, what would it be? 70 maybe? Yeah, it seems a bit better. But yeah, so now this is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Should I get paid for app dev? I'm not spending my precise little free time making a front end for this for free. Points back at the screenshot on Discord. Yeah, okay, thank you. Oh, 1,399 hours. This is not too shabby. But don't forget, I'm mostly a console gamer. 1,399. 1,399. That would come up as 1 month of gaming. That's actually not too shabby. We spend a lot of our time gaming, don't we? Do you program daily? No, not at all. Those are pleb numbers. I will allow pleb, dude. Automod was like, no, don't do it.
Emotional damage.
What? Okay. Either way, I'm gonna be done for this with this for today. I'm gonna game a bit, but for now, I just need to know why I cannot maintain a row's identity. Why is it that when I sort everything here, filter values, filter conditions, like it doesn't take the entire row with it when I do that? Filter all columns first. Yeah, but like I would need to do that here, right? Data, remove filter, data, sort sheet. Ah, it's not a filter, it's a sort. Ah, there we go. Ah, it doesn't work. Aliens fire team together with Arc? Eh? Okay, so it should sort range. Oh, son of a... Okay. What if I, But it's not gonna do that again. It's not. It's gonna jumble everything up. Like, even if I do this now, it's not gonna be precise, is it? On Excel, you have to filter applied to all columns, then you can sort.
Oi.
I see. Data sorts. So filter views, create a new filter view. Is that it? Name filter. Range A. Ah, this is gonna be it, isn't it? All right, hold on. I need to select this minus that, and then make sure that we don't have the bottom. Damn it, man. Technically, you would have to sort from here on out, right? To here. Data, filter view, create new filter view. This would be game titles, right? And then, oh no. No, can I change the range? There. Now I should be able to sort this. And it should take everything. Shit. It didn't do it. Click on one and right click apply filter, create filter. Huh? Click on one and right click apply filter. Okay. I got you. Hello.
Hey, okay. So if you
Click on the number 1 on the left side there.
Yeah. This one?
Yeah. Right click.
Right click?
Yep. Why did? Oh, you've got to You got to remove the filter that you have on D already.
I gotta remove this one? Okay. There, it's gone. No more
Wait.
filter.
Now try it again.
I got one on the left, right? The row? Right click? Apply filter?
Yeah.
Create
Create
a
a filter.
filter.
It says, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Now
Okay.
you should be able to sort it by that.
Okay. Still doing this weird thing where it's not aligning with
That
Arc
is so
survival.
weird because that's not
Oh.
doing it on mine.
Wait, are you telling me Google Sheets is messed up? Okay, I'm gonna go look for Aeon without sorting. So Aeon should be down at the bottom. Oh, Aeon doesn't have a picture. But look at this. It clearly mismatched some. Okay, so this is also mismatched. Everything is like shifted one cell. Welcome back,
Okay.
spirits. This
So
means
I'm
that
playing
in
around
my
now.
original copying, I did something wrong. Then. Okay, I'll have to. Hmm?
Take a peek
Go
at
ahead.
my what I'm streaming on Discord real quick.
Yes. Uh-huh. I'm looking. Okay.
It's working for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it should be. But I'm guessing I just miscopied something. I mean, Warframe is correct. V-Rising is correct. So where did it go wrong for the other examples that I have? You know? Okay, I'm gonna stop watching now. But yeah, that's the entire point. Like, for some reason,
So maybe don't click on 1. Click on the blank box between A and 1.
oh, this one. You mean I should remove the filter again?
Yes.
Here, create filter. Okay. Okay, so Vermintide, Warhammer 40k, Rogue Trader. These pictures all align. These are correct. So now if I A to Z, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why these images don't match. I should check on the original sheet, I think. Okay, let me see on the original sheet. God damn it. Here. All right, let's have a look. Arc Survival Evolved. Arc Survival Evolved. Aeon. All right. Is there anything wrong with these hyperlinks? No. So something went wrong when I was fiddling with it. Are you roasting my library? Not really. But we're just trying to like figure out how we can sort things. But yeah, it looks like I messed up while I was copying things over. So there should be a nicer way of doing this, but it's gonna be for another time. Now I just want to game a bit, so I'm just gonna end that there. But yeah, it's been nice so far. It's been interesting. So we got something that gives us the data, and it's clearly correct, Zen. If you look at the stream now, the developers do match. Fat Shark made Darktide, Fat Shark made Vermintide, Wildcard made Arc. So those all match. The data that I'm getting and assembling is correct. So somewhere along the copy phase, I made something go wrong, right? But other than that, like you should be able to sort games by date and everything too.
Oh, you're okay. You're using How Long to Beat for the box art. I'm using Steam.
Yeah, but Steam, like you mentioned, you were correct, by the way, when you said Steam sometimes doesn't have images for games that it has.
Yes.
Whereas How Long to Beat does, kind of. And if it doesn't, I don't have any way to problem solve that yet. I haven't thought about what happens if How Long to Beat doesn't have a picture either. It'll just be empty.
Well, you could use that one that I was showing you, the Steam Hero one.
Which one is that?
1 sec.
Yeah, either way, I'm like satisfied with how far we've gotten in literally 1 day, dude.
Yeah,
This is good stuff. Yeah, it has been fun. Yeah, it means that I'm gonna like I can probably make sure that sorting is already activated on all of these headers, right? And only then will I make sure that people copy in their games lists, right? So The Witcher Unplayed doesn't make sense. You have hours on it though, no? Hours play? Wait. Okay, so that it fucked up again because we're using it in this list. All right, never mind that. Yeah, because Gary's mod is showing up next to golf with your friends. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I'm gonna make sure that the default that we're gonna be using soon is good to go though, right? That is the whole plan, you guys. So this one should be fine. So what did I have to fix here? Open this up, put hours played right here, and then hide them in here again. There. So now we should be able to paste everything as data, right? Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with where we have gotten. Done something. SteamGridDatabase.com. Doing so I was talking about. Oh, cool. All right. So I could just like take an image or something.
Well, what this does is it's a database of custom artwork for specific games. Like they've got animated ones for like Descent 2, Half-Life, stuff like that. You could go down, if you go into grids and select animated.
You mean WebP?
No, animated over on the right.
Oh, yeah.
So you can download these to replace specific games and stuff like that.
Huh.
So this would be what would appear on Steam if you replace the box art, quote unquote, with one of these.
Cool. That is handy.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily go for animated, but anything that is static and I can look up. I'm guessing they have an API.
I haven't played around much with this one yet. This was when I was going around looking for information on the different APIs and stuff like that. I tripped over this one.
Okay. Is this the Steam app ID? I know I haven't played The Witcher yet. Don't kill me. Zangief keeps telling me to play it. Yeah, I was just confused because it was sorting it wrong again because we are missing a couple of lines, it seems like. Or maybe it's because I hid one row. It's because I hid one row, isn't it? Oh, it shouldn't matter. It should like completely negate the entire row. Never mind. I'll figure it out later. But yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This is good stuff. So I'm guessing this would be the Steam app ID, right?
That is not the Steam ID.
No.
No, that is specific for that image.
Oh. And how would you match these then? It's something to think about.
Basically, make a collection.
Yeah. All right. Yo, my music just decided to poop. But yeah. Seems good. Did you get a chance to try out Rip Out?
Me?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it is free to play still for like less than 24 hours now. But I installed it, so I'm gonna run it. There we go. So that's gonna do it for the backlog thingy. So we fixed it. It is working. I'm gonna close it down and Rip Out is